Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello students, how are you?
Hello, Miss. I'm good. How about you?
Alright, how about you, Nailan? How are you?
I'm good, Miss. How about you?
Alright, thank you. Alhamdulillah. Everything is still healthy and enthusiastic this morning. Alright, before I start, let me introduce myself first. Hello students. My name is Winka Putri Milenia. I live in Pelabuhan Ratu. Do you have any question about myself?
Me, Miss.
Okay, Nailan.
Which university did you graduate from?
I am graduate of Pakuan University Bogor, majoring in Faculty of Teacher in Education, or FKIP for short. Is anyone interested in becoming a teacher like me? Anyone?
Me, Miss.
Right. How about you, Nailan?
Me. I would like to become a teacher, Miss, like Miss Winka.
Me too, Miss.
Good.
I want to be a
All right. Do you have any more questions? Otherwise, I will continue to time shift you.
No, Miss.
Okay. I like the class here. I like this class because this class very fun and you guys are very expressive. I'm starting to be check your attendance. Please say present if you are present today. You got what I mean?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Nailan,
Present, Miss.
Nuramatia Rusgiani.
I'm here.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, everyone was there on time. I really like teaching this class because it's always there on time and always on camera. Thank you all. Next, let's pray according to our respective religions that today learning can be carried out. Praying begins. Finish. Okay, everyone. In this meeting, I will give an explanation of how to give advice. Giving advice to someone is important because we do not live in this world alone. Therefore, we need to tell good things for them to do as advice suggestion. If it's our turn to be given suggestion, we must listen to them as well as consider the advice for our better future. As for the type of asking advice, which is usually used in English, you can see the slide that I share screen so that I could clear. Wait. So far, any question?
No, Miss.
Right.
No, Miss.
You can see the share screen, guys, everyone.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
But it is not full screen, Miss.
Very quick. Yeah, there are four types of giving advice. First, asking for advice. Second, rejecting advice. Third, giving advice. And last is accepting advice. For asking for advice, there are, for example, what do you think I should do? What do you recommend we do about? What should I do? And others, you can see the search screen for the, more example. Rejecting advice. There are, for example, I'm sorry, I can agree with that. I don't think we should do that. That's very interesting. I don't know what to advise, I'm afraid. And more example, you can see the again. And third, giving advice. For example, if I were you, I would or wouldn't. If I were in your shoes or position, I would. And same with the You can see the share screen again. And the last it is accepting advice. For example, is yes, I agree with that. That sounds like a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, why don't we don't do that? That's very interesting. That is an example for giving advice. Everyone in this class must say one of sentence that you find interesting. You have to speak loudly and clearly. You got what I mean?
For asking for advice, what do you think I should do?
Rejecting advice.
For rejecting advice, I'm sorry, I can agree with that.
Next.
For giving advice, if I were you, apa itu? Nggak kebaca. Bentar. If I were you, I would blah 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 blah.
Okay, next.
And for accepting advice, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, next, Nailan.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Alta.
All right, Miss. For asking for advice, I will choose, if you were me, what would you do?
All right, next.
For rejecting advice, I will choose, that's very interesting, but
Okay, next, giving advice.
giving advice, maybe you should,
And the last.
blah, 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 blah. And the last, accepting advice. Okay, why don't we do that?
Okay, thank you for the
Thank you, Miss.
students.
Yes, Miss.
All right, Miss.
Next, I will share screen the video related to the material above. Look carefully because you will have something to do with the worksheet that I have provided in the WhatsApp group.
All right, Miss.
Right. I will share screen the video.
Channel dari Unacademy Indonesia. Di course overview dan seperti yang kalian lihat di slide ini.
Miss.
Yes, Miss.
All right, please fill in the worksheet. I will share screen again. I will give you 5 minutes to fill in. You just fill the answer you write in your paper. Okay, students. If you have finished filled the worksheet, I will make groups whose contents are in the pairs. I divide it based on list attempts. Here, you are assigned to make a dialogue concerning giving advice material. Please work on. I will give you 10 minutes to do it. That's enough?
All right, Miss.
All right.
Yes, Miss.
Oke, lanjut mengerjakan yang tadi ya.
Good morning, Nailan.
Good morning, Alta.
How are you, Nailan?
I'm confused now.
Why?
My father forbade me to follow the dancing competition. If you were me, what you tell him?
I would say that the competition is very important to you, and instead the prize of the competition will you give to him. It must make him proud.
That's a good idea. I will do it. Thank you very much, Alta. Now I want to go to the library. Bye-bye.
You're welcome, Nailan. Bye.
Okay. Finish all students?
Done, Miss. Yes, Miss. Done.
All groups have performed well. Give applause for all of us. Yay. My student did their best today. The best performance was given for you all because in this class just have one groups. I will give you a small gift. I will give you go pay for the gift, small gift. Please give your phone number if you want to give.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, okay. We can conclude what we have studied during this meeting.
Miss.
All right, let's go
Alta
ahead,
first.
Alta.
All right. Thank you, Miss. Well, giving advice to someone is important because we do not live in this world alone. Therefore, we need to tell good things for them to do as advice or suggestion. If it is our turn to be given suggestion, we must listen to them as well as consider that the advice for our better future. That means
All right, good job,
that's
Alta.
all from me.
Thank you. Your explanation is good. I want to ask to
Thank you.
Nathan. Please give me example sentence giving advice and rejecting advice.
All right, Miss, thank you for giving advice. The example is you should go to the doctor, and rejecting advice. Yes, I agree with that. Thank you, Miss.
All right, good answer, Nailan. Thanks for the explanation. But I give a little correction to Nailan answer. For rejecting that Nailan said was not quite right. The correct right is, I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. What Nailan mentioned is accepting advice, not rejecting advice. It's okay, Nailan. Well, class, you have done a very good job
Miss,
today. Most of you are active. I hope next time all of you involve the interaction. How do you feel during the lesson? Is there anyone to say something, Alta or Nailan?
yes, Miss, I would like to say this. Today we have lesson. It's very fun. Thank you,
How
Miss.
about
No, Miss.
you, Alta?
Um, the learning process was very fun, Miss.
Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry if I make a mistake in the pronunciation.
No problem, Miss. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Miss.
Okay, I think enough, ya guys. Students. Thank you for joining this class today. I'll see you next week. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oh
Thank you,
ya,
Miss.
thank you. Oh iya, jangan lupa ya kerjain exercise-nya nanti dikumpulin di ibu.
Baik, Miss.
Alright, Miss.
Alright. Pulsanya ya, nanti diisi gopay-nya.